Hello, 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 my lovely therapeutic hoodoo tribe. What's up, y'all? This is your girl Yento, known as Therapeutic Virgo. So we are gonna dive right on in with a beautiful pick a card reading, okay? Now, you guys already know how we do it, and for those of you that may be new, you're gonna go ahead and take some deep breaths so that way you can meditate and focus in on which pile is truly calling your energy, okay? So we have deck one, success. Deck two flew out when I was shuffling, career and love. And then we have deck three, wealth, okay? Which one is truly calling your energy, okay? Is it deck one? Is it deck two? Or is it deck three? Meditate. Meditate on that. Meditate on that. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start off with deck one. Everything is timestamped just as usual, you guys. Everything is timestamped. Okay. So we're going to start off with deck one, success. Okay. Success. So just looking here at success, it feels like you've been through a lot. It seems like you're not even fully successful yet, but it's good for you to still claim it, of course, right? Because that's how you speak things into existence, law of attraction. But it feels like you've been through a lot. Like I'm hearing, what's that saying? I've been through the dirt and mud, through the trenches, stuff like that. You definitely been through a lot, deck one. Here we have courage, okay? So bravery, adventure, fatal, brilliant. Okay, so exactly what I was talking about. So you guys have definitely been through a lot, storm and rain. It's been an adventure on your journey to success. Some of you guys may have nearly like lost your life or had a near-death experience pertaining to like water. But this yellow here, I just literally just started hearing like Oshun with the yellow up here. So a lot of you guys may have a deep connection to Mama Oshun or even Yamaya. So a lot of beautiful water energy. But you've been through a lot. That's what I keep hearing. Like you really, really been through a lot. So it's like everything that you're getting rewarded for now, it's because you've been through so much. Like it's even more rewarding now because of all that you've endured over the years, So let's go ahead and pull out some more cards here. I'm going to be using the tea leaf oracle cards to see what else Spirit has to say, okay? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, y'all. Scales. Keep your life in balance, okay? So yeah, some of you guys may have been trying to balance your life, trying to keep things balanced. Maybe you've been struggling with balance. So Spirit is telling you right here, keep your life balanced, okay? Keep your life balanced, okay, is what Spirit is telling you here. All right, now let's see what else is going on. Talking to Spirit. More cards out here. We're going to start with this one first here. So we have scissors. Okay. Disappointment in some affair. Okay. So some of you guys may be, there may be some disappointment coming your way, deck one. Maybe you may have to cut some people off though. When you see scissors, that's automatically like cutoff season, okay? So you may have cut someone off recently or you need to cut someone off, okay? Disappointment in some affair. They're going to be disappointing you. Something's coming your way, okay, with disappointment, okay? Gong. An exciting event, okay? An exciting event. Gong. That's what we use right before we start chanting. So some of you guys may definitely have a strong connection to Asia, or even just like Reiki, or just becoming still with the mind. You may even feel like sometimes you're a monk, right? but an exciting event. Okay, so an exciting event is coming your way. But I be careful, deck one, because yes, it's talking about an exciting event, but then it also says disappointment in some affair. So this, like, maybe someone's gonna rain on your parade, you know, like maybe you have an event coming up or you're planning to do something nice for yourself and someone's gonna try to mess it up. Something like that is coming in for sure. Okay, other card, club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, this is definitely a warning here. Okay? This is definitely a warning. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So we have success, we have scales, we have scissors, we have gong, we have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay? All right, let's see what else. We're going to pull out the Aquarian Tarot deck to tap in some more. Card flew out here. Definitely, again, balance. Okay? You got Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Four of Pentacles is all about balance. So you've been trying to balance some things in your life right now. And you feel like you're kind of all over the place, or you may be feeling disorganized, but balance is coming in again. So please, please, please take heed before things just get even crazy before things get crazy in your life. Spirit is saying that you need to balance things out. So I feel like you may need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe you're disorganized. Maybe you need to get more organized. Maybe all of your important paperwork may be scattered all over the place. Card flew out here, Hermit. Okay, this is the Virgo card. Okay, some of you guys may be a Virgo. Maybe you just need to go in hermit mode. Maybe this is a time or a season where you need to go quiet. Okay, maybe take a little break from social media. Take a break from family and friends, people that are maybe draining your energy. Okay, this is a time for you to really, really, I was going to say sincerely, but this is a time for you guys to really, really take some time alone. Okay, find that inner strength, that inner wisdom that's within, that voice. I feel like some of you guys haven't been listening properly. Like your intuition has kind of been a little bit off, or you've been overthinking about a certain situation. So this is a time where you go quiet from everyone, okay? And you focus on inner self, inner wisdom, inner knowing, inner hearing, okay? Let's see what else is going on. Spirit, talk to me, Spirit, talk to me, Spirit. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so you going into hermit mode is going to stop the stress, because obviously, like, Nine of Swords, right, when you look at it right side up, this is somebody that's stressed. This is somebody that's just going through a lot of trauma, depression, but it's going to stop all of that, right, because it's in reverse after Hermit card. So all of that is going to slow down, and your life is going to be feeling more uplifted, more elevated, okay? Another card flew out here, King of Pentacles. So this is, so this is good news. King of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean that someone's coming in your life, but I just feel like this is good news, like blessings coming your way, okay? Like abundance, prosperity, all the things that you've been praying for, all the things that you want. You're going to receive a really nice, beautiful breakthrough, but you first have to go into hermit mode, okay? You have to remember that, because you need balance in your life. You need stability, okay? And you need strong direction from above. So in order for you to get that, you need to go into hermit mode, get out of that depression that you're in, because I do feel like some of you guys are going through a deep depression. I'm also picking up on some of you guys are dealing with some sharp pain in your chest area, and you going into hermit mode and possibly even fasting is going to help alleviate all of that stress in your heart area, because a lot of it doesn't have to do with your food. I feel like a lot of it is coming from stress. And I hope you guys do know, stress is the #1 cause of illness. Okay? So you really, really have to become one with self. And then you're going to have this beautiful breakthrough here. Okay? comment below. Let me know what deck you guys chose. Okay, 2 more cards flew out here. So we have here 6 of Cups. Okay, something that you've been trying to build, maybe with a relationship or someone. Something that you've been trying to work on. You've been trying to turn a new leaf. Okay, so it's still a little bit stagnant here. You have 2 of Rods. So like this also feels like the fact that it's coming up right under, the fact that it's coming in right underneath Hermit card, I feel like some of you guys are not going to immediately listen and go into hermit mode. Like it's going to be very difficult for you. So you may not go in hermit mode immediately, or you may try and then stop and try again and then stop. Like it's going to be very, very difficult for you. Some of you guys are very codependent also when it comes to a friend or a loved one. You're very, very codependent. So you may feel like the need, like where you always got to talk to a certain someone. So it's going to make it difficult for you to go into hermit mode. Okay. But you got to try. So even if you mess up, do it again. I feel some of you guys' energy like, how long should I go in hermit mode? I just heard the number 21. Okay. So the number 21 for you guys, deck 1. You need to go into hermit mode for 21 days. Okay. 4 of Swords flew out. Okay. This is somebody resting, but also still protected. As you can see, the swords is not touching. Is not touching them. You're completely protected. But you also have trouble sleeping, trouble dreaming. You're juggling a lot in your life. I just heard the word affair. So somebody may have cheated on you recently, or you may have been doing the cheating. Something like that. Let's see what's the card at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, right underneath King of Pentacles. Again, balance though, you see? They're looking at the balance. They're looking at that balance beam. So you guys are really overthinkers. What I'm picking up on the most is some of you guys may be a Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, possibly Pisces. That's what I'm picking up on the most. But you guys may be overthinking a lot about a certain situation or your own life. And it's just getting the best of you. Instead of you transmuting that energy into something beautiful, like manifesting, meditating, you're just literally just up all night, all day, and you're just thinking about your problems instead of trying to fix them. And that's the problem, okay? Deck 1, that's the problem. We want to do a little bit more clarification messages here. Let's see. I'm going to do the lottery. 23. Some of you guys are going to be 23 years old. Maybe you were born in February or the 3rd. Maybe February 3rd. Maybe a 23rd of the month. 23rd day. You know, 2 and 3 breaks down to a 5. So maybe some of you guys were born on the 5th. Maybe your life path number is a 5. But somehow this is resonating with you. La Luna, right? The moon. We all know that represents intuition, Aquarius energy. Some of you guys may be in Aquarius, okay? Card flew out here, 49. Some of you guys may be 49 years old. El Pino. Okay, so the pine, that's really, really good for money. That's really also good to calm and like raise your vibration. You know, it can really calm things down in your life when you use the pine. So this may be something you may need to look into, ordering some pine off of Amazon or something like that. But some of you guys may be born April 9th, right? Somehow this number 49 is resonating with you. It came out for a reason. Another card flew out here. 2, actually. Okay, so you have here 12. Okay. 12, El Valiente. Okay. This is someone that kind of wants to do harm. 12. Some of you guys may have been born on in January, or maybe in the 12th month in December. Maybe your birthday is January 2nd. But somehow this number is resonating with you. 1 and 2 breaks down to a 3. Maybe you guys were born in March. Again, maybe a Pisces, right? But this number is resonating with you for a reason. It's coming out for a reason. So you may be feeling violent. Maybe someone is feeling violent against you. You know, take it how it resonates. I just feel like this is a warning as well. Okay? To just be careful and vigilant of your surroundings. Another card flew out here. El Venado, right? Tame sheep, 45. Some of you guys may be 45 years old. Maybe your birthday is April 5th, right? Aries. This number is coming out for a reason. But whenever you see this, right, it's like to calm things down. So again, you are very, very suffering with anxiety, depression. I just heard the 4-leaf clover. You guys need to get the 4-leaf clover to help you obtain money and to put it in your wallet. They said order the 4-leaf clover. You can order that on, I think they have it on Etsy. Maybe you guys have another website you can order it from, but I'm hearing for you to put it in your wallet, okay? And it's going to help you with money, the 4-leaf clover. But your energy needs to be calm. You have high anxiety, depression, overthinker. You're up at night, insomnia. Yeah, just putting a lot of stress on you that you don't need. So your health can definitely be at risk, okay? One last card here. Let's see what Spirit has to say. One last card here. One last card for deck 1. Deck 1, one last card. One last card for deck 1. Let's see. Looks like that one wanted to come out. Okay, society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. Awesome. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, deck 1. We're going to go ahead and move on now to our beautiful deck 2. All right. So if you chose deck 2, here we are. So we have career. Okay. So a lot of you guys may be thinking about your career. Maybe you're on the path of finishing up with school or obtaining some type of certificate, degree that's going to help you ignite your career, right? With more income, better stability for yourself. And then you have here love. Okay. So a lot of you guys may be just yearning for love, right? You really, really want love. And I'm picking up more on like a soulmate, a partner. You really, really want love. Some of you guys are a little bit jaded though, because you've gone through infidelity. Someone cheated on you, someone hurt you, someone broke your heart. And it is so hard for you to love again. It's so hard for you to trust, because I am picking up on trust issues. So heavy trust issues is what you go through, deck 2. Okay. 2 cards have flew out here. Chaos. Oops, sorry. So you have instability. Okay. Instability, unrest, unpredictability, corruption. Okay, so this is like the Tower moment. So you just always feel like you're always constantly in fight mode, like that fight or flight mode. Like I gotta choose. Like you just always feel like you always have to choose, and you end up making the wrong decision at times. Most of the times, actually, is what I'm hearing. And then we have here terrific. Fantastic result, greatness, great moment. So you definitely are in battle, okay? And the cards kind of match if you look at it, like career, right? Terrific. Like you're on your way for doing great things and seeing great results, but also you struggle. You struggle with love. There's a lot of chaos in your life as well, you know? So it seems like you're really, really just like in battle. Like I'm literally hearing the word battlefield. Let's see what else Spirit has to say, okay? Talk to me. So this flew out here, frying pan, trouble, accusation. So someone may be accusing you of something that's not true. Be careful of the people you call your friends, okay? Because I'm hearing like your friends are foes. Like, they're not your friends. So be careful, because I feel like somebody's going to try to put you in some shit. Okay, you see here, trouble, accusations. Like something's brewing. Something's in the making right now. Someone may be talking about you at this very moment, you know? Like someone's going to put your name in their mouth at the wrong time and get you wrapped up in some BS and gossip that you don't belong in. So please be very, very careful. Spirit is already telling me that you know who this person is. It may be 1 to 2 people, okay? But be aware, please. Another card flew out here. Another card flew out as well. So you cracked cup. Dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, you're definitely not happy with your life. We already discovered that. You're not happy with your life. Cracked cup. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. You guys better wake up, okay, deck 2? This is a clear message. And all they're talking about this entire time is about somebody trying to get you in some shit, okay? Someone is trying to get you in some trouble. They need to keep your name out of their mouth, but they're not, okay? So you have to wake up. You have to identify who this person is, and you need to stop it before you get in some shit, because this is where it's going right now. Chaos, okay? I don't like it. Another card flew out here. Pin. New job, new career. Good. That's good. Okay? But at the same time, it's like you're going to be stressing over the new job and the new career because of all this shit that's going on. So we want to clear all this out so you can focus on your job and your career, because that's your path. You're in school right now. You're studying something. You're working towards something. You're trying to look for a really decent job, you know, based off of your beautiful experience that you have. And we want you to stay on that beautiful frequency. But somebody in here in the mix, a family, a friend, someone that you look up to or you confide in, is going to get you in some shit that's not trustworthy. And you need to cut them off before they put you in some shit. Let's pull out one more of these tea leaf cards. Talk to me, Spirit. Talk to me, Spirit. Card flew out here, right on my lap. Here it is. Broom. New home, new attitude. I love it. I love it. I love it. New home, new attitude. Okay? So, but also, you may need to just sweep somebody away. I feel like a simple spell can be you just writing their name down 7 or 9 times on paper. 7 or 9 times on like little sheets of paper, right? So that'll be 7 different papers, right? Or slips. Write their name down, put it on the floor, buy a broom, sweep they damn name out of your house. Like a sweep all those damn papers out of your house onto the street side. Once it's on the street side, let that shit just go. It's going to keep going with the wind, and cars going to be flying by and all that shit, you know? And you throw the broom away and buy yourself a new broom. And that's it. I feel like that's something simple. That's a beautiful spell right there. All right. So let's see what else is going on. We are going to use the beautiful Aquarian Tarot. I'm going to pull out 8 cards from the beautiful Aquarian Tarot. Card flew out here. 10 of Swords. It came in reverse. Okay. So you're trying to avoid a certain situation. You're trying to avoid being hurt. Another card flew out here, 2 actually. Okay, so first we have the World card, okay, in reverse. Okay, the World card in reverse. Yeah, you guys need a bath, because there's a lot of things going on around you, a lot of things around your in your energy. So deck 2, you need a bath. I didn't even recommend a bath for deck 1. They don't need it. But deck 2, you guys definitely need a spiritual bath. If you can just get you some coconut water, throw a little bit of rum in there, a little bit of red wine, get you some ruta, basil, and some pure Himalayan or pure sea salt. Throw that in there. Like I said, crack that coconut, give yourself a cleanse from head to toe. Even put in some key limes, maybe 3 key limes as well. You need a bath, because things are supposed to be working out in your favor, but somebody keeps trying to F it up. And I don't like that energy. I don't. Here you have Two of Pentacles. Like you're always just trying to, you're like Two of Pentacles is like you're still trying to pull yourself up, like through the BS, through the fog, through the clouds. You're still trying to build yourself up. Okay, but it's like a slow come up. Here we are again with Two of Rods. Slow come up again. Same thing, like Two of Rods, Two of Pentacles. It's like a slow come up. Okay. Your intuition is definitely not there at all. You don't really have much intuition. It's really hard for you to just hear and understand what your first mind or spirit is telling you. And even if you do hear them, you don't listen. So you're not really aligned with yourself. You have here Six of Cups. Okay. So some things that you may be trying to build is not really happening for you, at least not when you expect it to happen. You're just not in alignment at all. You're not in alignment. I'm also hearing like the 7 chakras. It needs to be aligned. So you may need to even look into Reiki. Okay, nice. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. So the Reiki is going to help you because as I was talking about you need to look into Reiki, then this card flew out. 9 of Pentacles. Some of you guys may definitely be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right? But 9 of Pentacles is an indicator of you trying to build something strong and you're almost there, okay? Like it's completion also. So like your breakthrough is going to come. Talk to me, Spirit, about for deck 2. Talk to me. Yeah, you see that Devil card? Devil card flew right out. Okay? So be careful of somebody that may be around you. Okay? The Devil, that's a Capricorn energy right there. Okay? But that also represents toxicity. Okay? Someone that does not, that's like a narc. Okay? So if you're not the narc, then someone around you is. Okay? So you need to be careful of that because you are trying to be on this beautiful frequency with a good job and career. You're trying to level up, but you have all this chaos around you. You have all this negativity surrounding you, and it's just so hard for you to stay afloat. It's so hard for you to be focused when you have this negativity around you. The ancestors want you to move and relocate somewhere else. You may have been thinking about that. I am picking up on something with a T, so it could be Tennessee, Tallahassee. Maybe some of you guys are traveling to Tulum, Mexico. Something with a T is coming in. Okay? Here we are with the Chariot. That's movement right there. I was just talking about moving. So the Chariot right here, that's all movement. So you guys are going to be relocating soon or maybe going on a vacation. Here you have Two of Cups. That's Gemini energy. Okay? But this also represents love, right? So your love life may not be where you want it to be. Okay? You have Five of Cups. Okay? So you're trying to shift things in your life. You're trying to move. You're trying to make some movement and turn a new leaf. Okay. You have Eight of Cups. Finances are not there the way it should be. And again, here we are again with Five of Pentacles. So very similar to Five of Cups. You're trying to shift and move. You're really trying to transition into something better, whether it be with a career, whether it be with a better man or woman in your life, whether it be with a better home, a better place of living for you and your kids or yourself, right? You're trying to make a change. You're trying to shift the energy. I do feel you trying, deck 2. You are trying, but I'm hearing like that try is just not good enough. You need to do a little bit more stronger execution when it comes to things that don't belong in your life. So please listen and do that spiritual bath. You really, really do need it, okay? You do. All right, so I'm going to pull out a few of the Lotteria. Okay, see? The skull card here, 42. Some of you guys may be 42 years old. Maybe you were born April 2nd. Okay, 4 and 2 represents a 6. So maybe some of you guys were born on the 6th month in June. Maybe a Gemini, right? The skull represents your ancestors. Your ancestors are calling out to you, okay? Because things are upside down in your life. You need to feed your ancestors. You need to really dive in with spirit so they can assist you, okay? Some of you guys may definitely be working with cemeteries, okay? The cemetery spirits. This could be Baron, right? This can be Papa Legba. This can also be Santa Muerte. You guys work with the cemetery spirits and you have a strong connection with them and they want to help you. But they're just saying, when are you going to call out to us so we can assist? Okay? I'm using a lot of Loteria cards, you guys. Card flew out. Let me just pull it out. I was going to do shuffling, but Spirit said just pull it all out. So you have here 30, okay? Some of you guys may be 30 years old. Maybe you were born in March. El Camarón. That's shrimp right there. Maybe you can look into doing some magic with a shrimp. Everything is spiritual, you know? But the fact that that came out, maybe one of your ancestors or spirit guides love shrimp. Maybe you should cook some shrimp and feed them. Okay, here we are with violin, 18. Some of you guys may be 18 years old. Maybe you were born on the 18th month. Okay, but you need, music is going to soothe you. Maybe you played the violin in the past. 8 and 1, that comes down to breaks down to a 9. That represents completion. That also represents the month of September. So again, some of you guys may be a Virgo for sure. Could be a Virgo, Pisces, or Gemini. 27, okay? 27. Some of you guys may be 27 years old. Maybe you're born on the 27th day of a month. Heart, okay? You may have a broken heart. Someone may have definitely broken your heart. Again, cleanse. The chicken was right here. Some of you guys definitely need a cleanse. I'm telling you. 14, again, La Muerte. What was we just speaking about? That was the first card that flew out. This is the last card. Okay? A lot of you guys need to work with the cemetery spirits. You need to go and bury some shit. Don't go there if you don't know what you're doing. Please reach out to me. But you are working with some strong cemetery spirits and they want to come through and help you. 4 and 1, that represents 5, right? Some of you guys may have been born on the 14th. Maybe your life path number, is a 5. This number is coming out for a reason. Maybe you were born January 4th. But they want to come through and they want to assist. They just need you to call on them. They're not going to come out and assist you if you don't call on them. Now, if it's something like life and death, of course, your spirit guides will always pop out. But for things like this, where they know you have the ability to call on them, they will try to get your attention by bringing sometimes chaos in your life. So you can wake up and say, I need to dive in with my spirit team. I need to dive in with my ancestors. I need to dive in with my cemetery spirits, right? I feel like some of you guys may have forgot where you came from, forgot your roots. I feel like some of you guys used to be consistent with working with your spirit guides, but not anymore. They're trying to call you back in, okay? One last card I'm going to pull here. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, please, you guys. Like and subscribe. Comment below. I love reading it. I love seeing it. Card, try to fly out. Let's see. Okay, card flew out here. Sexuality. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. Nice. The fact that the sexuality card came out definitely lets me know that a lot of you guys are connected to the cemetery spirits, because most cemetery spirits, they do work very strongly with sexuality, okay? All right, that is what I have for you, deck 2. Now we are going to move on to our beautiful deck 3. All right, so if you chose deck 3, here we are. Wealth. Wealth. So a lot of you guys are really, really focused on your money right now. But I also feel like you've been picking up the pieces, right? Like at one point you were doing really, really good with money. You were very successful. Things were coming in. Things were working out in your favor like clockwork. But then you found yourself kind of just struggling, and now you're just back to saying like, I need to pick up the pieces. I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger. I have this going on. I have this baby. I feel like some of you guys may have just had a new baby, or maybe you're pregnant right now and you're really, really trying to pick up the pieces and get your finances in order before it's too late is what I'm hearing. So that's that on wealth. Promise, oath, contract, emotional bond. So it seems like you made a promise to yourself. You may have made a promise to other people. It feel like you've been bounded though. It seemed like you've been tied down like from a job where you weren't able to really do everything that you wanted to do. I feel like I'm picking up on a business or like a side hustle that can end up really being your main source of income that you've been trying to work on and build. But it hasn't been that easy. I'm burping. It hasn't been that easy because you're at a job. And I'm not hearing that you hate the job. You don't hate the job, but it's definitely not your first choice. I'm burping so much on with you guys. Some of you guys may need to detox for sure. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say, okay? Gonna use some more of these tea leaf cards. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Just so we can get some more clarification on everything, and then I'll pull out the Aquarian Tarot deck. Talk to me, Spirit, for deck 3. Talk to me, Spirit, for deck 3. Hit the like button, you guys, please. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below. Let me know what deck you chose. I love to see it. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Yep. I think that's so beautiful that the camel came out right underneath wealth. Because camels, it does like represent like success, and it's, camels are just so ancient. It's all the way even from biblical times, like, they rode the camels, and I just feel like you're very wise beyond your years. Like, you have the ability and you know what you need to do to succeed. It's just a matter of you doing it and not letting the noise bother you. You are pretty good overall, deck 3, with not allowing, haters to disrupt your energy. But I do feel like you are weak when it comes to one thing. Okay, and that could I feel like that has a lot to do with your sex life. But we'll dive in with that some more. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Talk to me, Spirit. Okay, 2 cards flew out here. Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, so maybe some of you guys need to be more open to criticism. Okay, not everybody is hating on you. Not everybody is trying to hurt you. Some people actually do see a lot of good things in you and they want to assist you. Okay, so be open to criticism. Okay, constructive criticism. Okay, you cannot pour, like, I'm not trying to say the other saying about the empty cup thing, but what I'm picking up on, yes, it's okay to build yourself up. That's beautiful, but allow other support into you as well. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. So there may be a little bit of maybe a little bit of, storm and rain happening in your life right now. I'm still not picking up on it being very hurtful. I'm not picking up on it being something that you really need to stress over. So therefore, if Spirit is saying for you not to stress over it, then don't. It's nothing for you to really worry about. I feel like this is a small little hump that you're going to overcome. Okay. So if there is something going on in your life right now, deck 3, it's just a small minor hump. You're going to get over it. Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Yep, exactly what we were picking up on already. Ant. Work, achievement, success. Okay, so you are really focused right now, which is beautiful. Stay focused. Please stay focused. Air. So good news. Yeah, you have some good news that's coming your way, deck 3. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out the Aquarian Tarot and tap in here. Seven of Cups. Nice. You're building on something. You're building something. This is just like you actively working and trying to build something, okay? Another card that flew out here is Ten of Cups. So you're not fully there yet, okay? You're not fully there yet, but it's coming. Be patient. Keep working on yourself. You guys may want a good lover too in your life. I don't feel that should be your focus right now though, deck 3. I'm not picking up on that. I'm picking up on success right now. You need to focus on your wealth and your success. The man or woman that you want is going to come later on. See, it's not your time right now. Don't focus on anyone right now. It's not your time. It's not their time. Right now, Spirit is still aligning you guys. So focus on your career and your success and yourself right now, like your life. Not a lover, please. Because this new person that's going to come in your life later on, they are going to be high maintenance and they are going to require a lot of things. Not in a bad way. They just know what they want and how they want it, you know? And it's because they can provide the exact same thing that they expect from you. So this is not someone that you need right now. You don't need anyone with demands right now because you're not on that path yet. You need to focus on your career, okay? Another card that flew out here is Eight of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, so you're really, really trying to work towards something right now. It's not completely there, deck 3, but it's coming. It's coming. Hermit card is in reverse, okay? So this is definitely not a time for you to go quiet, go into a little corner. You don't need to do that right now. They want you to build. They want you to build. Okay? They want you to build. I want you guys to see everything. That's why I'm moving it around. But yeah, they want you to build. Strength. You're very strong. Very strong. Okay? Very strong. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button, please. Thank you. Six of Swords. Okay, so you may have just relocated, or maybe you're on your way to relocate somewhere. Maybe you're taking a quick vacation, you know. I feel like some of you guys may be going to the Bahamas, the beach. Maybe you're just going to the beach, going to some water or lake. Card at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles, okay? Again. Hold on. If you are planning a big trip somewhere overseas, I'm hearing that you shouldn't. Now, if you're just going to the water somewhere that's not too far, something that's not too expensive, that's fine. But I am hearing that you shouldn't be traveling or spending too much money right now because that's not the path that you're on right now. So if you guys are planning a trip, you know, over $500, the ancestors are saying that you should not go. Okay? Hey, I'm just a messenger. Because you're trying to build towards something, and I'm hearing that you are on a really good frequency, on a good path. In order for that momentum to keep going, you want to make sure that you stay on that path and you stay in that momentum and in that frequency. And I'm hearing that the moment that you travel over there may be some discrepancies or something going on where it's going to shift your energy, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm only just relaying the messages that I'm hearing from Spirit right now. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to do the Lotteria cards. Sorry, you guys. All right, so I'm going to pull out 3 cards from the Lotteria. Spirit, talk to me for deck 3. Card flew out here. Okay, Pines, 49. Some of you guys can be 49 years old. Maybe your birthday was April 9th or is April 9th, Aries, right? But this number is standing out for a reason, okay? This is elevation. The pines are, the smell of pine is just so strong, right? Some of you guys may need that, or maybe need to just sprinkle some around in your home. Maybe find a pine candle that can help elevate you while you focus and work, right? Stuff like that. Card flew out here. Okay, 28, La Sandia. Okay, watermelon. Some of you guys can be 28 years old. Maybe you're born on the 28th. Okay. Maybe you were born February 8th, right? Aquarius. Watermelon. Maybe some of you guys need to go on a watermelon fast. Okay. Maybe you need more water, because you know watermelon just equals out to water. So maybe some of you guys need to drink more water. Okay, but it's coming out for a reason, okay? 46, maybe some of you guys were born April 6th, right? Maybe you're 46 years old, the sun, okay? You may lack vitamin D. Maybe you need to get out into the sun some more, okay? But that's coming out for a reason. Last card at the bottom of the deck. 13, El Gorito, okay? Maybe some of you guys are, maybe you were born on the 13th, right? Of a month. The 13th day of the month. 1 and 3 breaks down to a 4. Maybe your life path number is a 4, right? But this number is standing out for a reason. The red, right? Maybe some of you guys need to wear more red and maybe wear some more green. Maybe you need to keep your head covered for protection more. But this is coming out for a reason, okay? All right, last card here. Flew right out. Let's see. Major life change. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Life is going through some beautiful changes, deck 3. Deck 3, it was really delightful reading these messages out for you guys. For the most part, not anything too heavy going on. It's just a matter of you staying in that beautiful frequency, and look out for some really good news coming your way, okay? All right, deck 3. Thank you guys so much for everyone that tuned in on this beautiful pick a card reading. Bye.